Meet Mansa Musa, often considered the wealthiest person in history. Ruler of the Mali Empire in the 14th century. Imagine being so rich that your journey to Mecca shifts the value of gold in Egypt. Mansa Musa's wealth came mainly from Mali's vast gold reserves, but that's just the start. This king didn't just sit on his wealth, he changed the world with it. On his pilgrimage, he didn't just travel. He traveled with a procession including 60,000 men all wearing brocade and Persian silk, including 12,000 enslaved, who each carried 4 pounds of gold bars, and constructed a mosque every Friday. His generosity in Cairo was legendary, causing the value of gold to plummet. But Mansa Musa's story isn't just a tale of wealth. It's a saga of a ruler who expanded borders, fostered education, and transformed Timbuktu into a thriving hub of Islamic scholarship. His reign marks the golden age of the Mali Empire, yet some argue his expeditions and construction projects drained Mali's resources. What's your take on the use of wealth and lavish displays of power for influence? Tactics familiar to any player of the Game of Thrones, like Xaro Shoandaxos from the city of Korth. Be sure to hit the follow button and like for more ancient tales.
Blatant examples of whitewashing featuring Mansa Musa. Mansa Musa was an African ruler who presided over the Mali kingdom during the early 14th century. He was mostly renowned for his great wealth and assets. This is the earliest authenticated illustration of the king, which was made in 1375. It is a part of a medieval world map called the Catalan Atlas, which is still preserved in the Bibliothèque Nationale de France. The label states, "This black lord is called Mansa Musa, and is the sovereign of the land of the black people of Ghana. This king is the richest and noblest of all these lands due to the abundance of gold that is extracted from his lands." This is an illustration of Mansa Musa from 1339, which they've shamelessly whitewashed. Anything to do with an historical black person of major renown couldn't have been black, including those from Africa, a narrative which permeates among racist circles. Here's a self-professed anthropologist who has a semi-large following on social media, which consists of hundreds of thousands of followers, who truly believes that all African kingdoms was ruled and established by white people, while black people were mere subordinates. He states, all African kingdoms were established by whites. They simply used sub-Saharan slave labor for mining. One example is Mansa Musa. In conventional history, Mansa Musa is known as the wealthiest king of all time. He was the ruler of the West African Empire known as Mali during the 14th century. His empire encompassed modern-day Guinea, Senegal, Gambia, Mali, and Mauritania. Historians estimate that Mansa Musa was worth around 400 billion in today's currency, which was mostly acquired from gold and salt. Where his fame spread worldwide was when he made a pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324. He traveled thousands of miles across treacherous terrain with 60,000 people, 21,000 kilograms of gold, 100 elephants, and 80 camels. During his pilgrimage to Mecca, Mansa Musa gave away such a significant amount of gold that the economy of Cairo was affected for years after. As his fame and renown spread abroad, Arab and European chroniclers would write accounts on him and depict illustrations. With all the wealth he amassed, Mansa Musa developed the city of Timbuktu into a major cultural center of learning and scholarship, building hundreds of schools, libraries, and mosques which held thousands of texts, thus becoming one of the most prestigious cities in West African culture. Even despite West Africa being known as a fully black region, both historically and in present times, they still couldn't help but shamelessly whitewash Mansa Musa's image too.